Hello and welcome back to the training on the Sprockets database. Just a reminder, if you want to follow along, the login information is on your screen right now. And so far in this training, we've covered data privacy, adding a program to the database, adding participants to the database, adding participant demographic information, enrolling and dropping participants, and now in this section, we're going to look at taking attendance. To take attendance for a group activity in the Sprockets database, you want to click on Groups Activities on the left, and then click the name of your activity, and then go to Attendance at the top. And when you click on that tab, you'll see all of the days that you have available to take attendance. And to take attendance, you just click on the day that you want. And then you'll see the list of all of your staff at the top, the list of all of your participants at the bottom. And the fastest and most accurate way to take attendance in the Sprockets database is to use these all present and all absent buttons that you see in yellow at the top of your list. If you just click all present, it'll mark everyone that day present, and then all you have to do is go through and click the people who are absent. Or if you're a drop-in program, you can click all absent and just go through and click the people who are present. It's much faster to do it that way and saves you a lot of time and accuracy if you use the all present and all absent buttons rather than clicking each name one at a time. You'll also notice once you click all present or all absent that the beginning and end times become links. So if you have a participant who regularly comes in late or leaves early, you can change their time. It's especially useful if you have staff and you're tracking staff and volunteer hours. A lot of times you'll have a volunteer who comes in early to help you set up. So even if the program starts at 3 o'clock, I could click on this volunteer's time and mark that he came in at 2 o'clock to help with preparation. And then once you're done, you can hit Save and Next Day, and you'll jump right to the next day on the schedule, which is really great if you want to just take attendance on paper all week, and then at the end of the week when you have some computer time, go and enter that whole week's worth of attendance into the database. It's really pretty quick to do that. Again, you'll just be hitting all present, just marking the people who are absent on that day, hitting Save and Next Day, and you'll jump right to the next day on the schedule. So you can get through many days worth of attendance very quickly. And then once you're done, you'll want to make sure to save and then hit return. And that'll take you back to the list of dates that are on your schedule. And you'll see now that it's color coded. So these two dates that show up here with green numbers under completion mean that I've taken attendance for everybody that I have enrolled. Red down here means that I haven't taken attendance for anybody yet. And then you'll also see if I were to go into a date and just mark attendance for one person and not the rest, then when I go back to that list, they're going to show up in kind of an orange color. So red and orange are flagging dates that you haven't completed attendance yet. So your goal when you look at this list is to see everything in green up until today's date. Once in a while, the database will hide dates that you've completed. So if you ever look at this list and don't see a date that you think should be there, try hitting this All Dates button up in the top left. That'll make all the dates display, including the ones that you've completed. Something else that's helpful for taking attendance, if you go up to the Reports tab right next to attendance, you'll see this report called Single Day Attendance Sheet. That'll actually print off a roster of everyone who's expected to be there on a given day, which you can use to take attendance on paper and then go and enter it into the database later. So if you click on Single Day Attendance Sheet and put in a day that you want to take attendance and hit Generate, you'll notice up here that it generates in a new tab in your browser, so you will want to be careful that you don't have pop-ups blocked, because that can cause an issue with this report. But the report you get will look like this. It'll have the date that you entered at the top, name of the program, name of the staff, and then you'll have a list of all of the participants that you expect to be there. And then you can print this off, and you can, for older youth, have them sign themselves in here in the signature box, or for younger youth, you can just have staff check them present or absent using these boxes over here. And then you have a paper record of attendance for that day that you can go enter into the database later. So that's it for entering attendance for groups activities. It's pretty easy. And again, you're just clicking on the activity, clicking on the group, and clicking on the attendance tab. For the next section on the training, we'll quickly cover taking attendance for individual activities. Again, that's for one-on-one tutoring type activities.